All right, welcome back. Welcome to class number 191. Yes, we have 5 classes left, 5 hours of learning left, 5 days left, 1 week left. We have only 1 week left, which means that the program, this English program, Bago de Inglés 4.0, is coming to a conclusion. It's coming to an end. But your English, of course, is not coming to an end. Your English is perhaps, for some of you, only beginning. Yeah. Remember, it takes a lot of time to learn English. It took me 3,000 hours of attention to Spanish to become a good Spanish speaker. So, unlike what some people say, a diferencia de lo que algunos pregonen por ahí, unlike what some people claim ahí fuera, out there, you can't learn English in 4 months. Bueno, el verbo learn no es un verbo correcto. Hacerse con un buen dominio del inglés. If you really want to gain a good command of the English language, if you really want to gain a good mastery, a good command, a good mastery of the English language, you need to spend a lot of time. There is no alternative, no hay vuelta de hoja. There's no alternative. You have to work hard, my friend. But working hard is good for your health. It's good for your mind and for your body. It's good for your health to work in. It's very healthy. Hard work is very healthy. People who try to find ways to avoid hard work probably die younger, in my opinion, than people who don't. People who enjoy hard work, my God. Roll up your sleeves and work hard. It's a lot more stimulating, physically and intellectually. Me, I don't get tired very often. People ask me, Richard, how do you do it? My God, you leave home at 7 o'clock in the morning and you get home at 9 o'clock at night. You teach 3 hours every day on the radio. You manage a company with 500 people. You spend, I don't know, 500 hours a year in front of television cameras. You travel sometimes in your job, even to Colombia. How do you do it? I don't know. I don't know. I just do it. It's fun. Yeah, hard work is fun. If you believe in what you do, if you like what you do, if you feel a little bit or a lot of passion for what you do, then you don't get tired. You don't get tired. And you leave home in the morning ready to be productive, to do things that are fun. I've written 2 books that are published, and I've written probably about 25 or 30 learning books for teaching English or for learning English. So yeah, it's easy. You just, things, if you want to do it, querer es poder. Hay que querer. And of course, you need to find what's attractive in life. There are many things in life that are very attractive if you have the right attitude. Attitude con T, no con P. Pero las actitudes producen aptitudes. All right? Las buenas actitudes traen buenas aptitudes. So attitude and aptitude have a connection, not only a similarity in the sound and in the spelling, but a similarity or a connection in their relationship. All right, so, but in any case, sermons are for the last minute of this class, not for now. So let's go to camera number 1 and let's review. Class number 190, please. Okay, all right. In 190, we were looking at to show off. No seas un fanfarrón o un presumido. Don't be a show-off, bragging all the time about the things you have and showing people your beautiful house, your beautiful car, your beautiful wife, everything. Yeah, I know that your wife has a mink coat. Yeah. Mink is bisón. Abrigo de bisón is a mink. Mink. Como pink, pero con M. The Pink Panther, no, the Mink Panther. La Pantera de Bisón is the Mink Panther. I know your wife has a mink coat, but you don't have to show everybody. I know that you have money and your wife can wear jewelry, but you don't have to tell your wife to put on all of her jewelry, even to go out to McDonald's. Come on, all right? Don't be a show-off. You're always showing off. And in the end, people don't like that, okay? People don't like that. And besides, the more you show off, the more dangerous it becomes, because maybe a thief could break into your house and steal all your jewels, steal the mink coat. Yeah. So it's not very wise to be a show-off. It's not very wise to be a show-off or to be a braggart, bragging all the time about how good you are, how intelligent you are, how much money you make. Yeah, you need to be a bit more discreet and tactful. You need to be a little bit quieter. Don't let people know what you have, all right? Because there's a lot of envy in this world. And there are two types of envy, the good envy and the bad envy. The good envy, say envidia, the good envy is when other people see you and they want to emulate you and do better than you. So it's a competitive question, and you are stimulating another person to work hard to try to do better than you. But then there's the bad envy, that the person is not going to make an effort to improve his situation. He's simply going to stab you in the back, to hurt, to bring you down, okay? That's the bad envy, tumbar al prójimo, más afortunado. All right, so that's the bad envy. So be careful. You know, you shouldn't show off what you have, and you shouldn't be a show-off. Nobody likes a show-off. Yeah. And besides, people think show-offs are not very intelligent, so don't be a show-off. Another thing we saw yesterday was should. All right. You know, I don't have my watch. My watch is not working now, but it should be around midnight now. Midnight, because this program of the advanced is at midnight. It starts at 11:30 and it ends at 12:30 de madrugada, in 12:30 at night. So we've come to the middle of the show, so it should be, should is con toda probabilidad, probablemente, it should be around 12 o'clock midnight. But should also means deberías. No deberías acostarte hoy sin repasar la lista. You shouldn't go to bed tonight without reviewing the list. And finally, should. Well, should has a moral connotation. You should always be kind and considerate to other people. And finally, caso de que necesitas, in caso de que necesites, should you need any help, don't hesitate to call me. That's what I'm here for. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Hello there, my name's Carly Carson. Nice to see you again. Before we start our class, I want to introduce my student. I'm here with David. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent.
How are you?
I'm excellent. All right, if you're ready, we're going to do a review of the previous class. The first verb we're going to practice is presumir de algo.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
To show off.
Good, to show off. I suppose you can say lucirse as well. To show off as a phrasal verb, so to show off. So a couple questions for David, but you can answer them at home. So practice show off, all right? It's a regular verb. Did you show off when you were in high school?
No, I didn't show off when I was at high school.
Good. You can be at high school or in high school. They're both perfect. So no, I didn't show off when I was in high school or at high school. Good. Do you show off in your car often?
No, I don't show off in my car often.
Good. Now, to show off in your car, you're driving. But do you show off your car often?
No, either. I don't show off my car often.
Good. So if you show off in your car, you're driving, and you're showing people how you drive. If you show off your car, you're like, oh, look at my car. It's great, right? Good. Have you shown off? Okay. Participle. You can say showed, or the more common, shown with an N. So it is regular, show, showed, showed, but normally we say shown. All right. So have you shown off so far this week?
No, I haven't shown off so far this week.
Good. David's a modest man, right? He's modest. He doesn't show off. Good. Do stars show off their bodies?
Yes, sometimes stars show off their bodies.
Yeah, so maybe girls wear small clothing, small pieces of clothing, right? And you say, oh, she's showing off her body, right? Good. Do you ever show off in front of your boss?
Yes, I sometimes show off in front of my boss.
Good. It's a good person to show off in front of, right? Get extra points. Does the teacher's pet show off a lot?
Yes, the teacher's pet shows off a lot.
Good. What does teacher's pet mean?
El pelota.
Good.
De la clase.
Exactly. So you always have a teacher's pet in your class, and the teacher's pet always shows off. So pet is mascota. So we say la mascota del profesor. Good. Have you ever shown off for your coworkers?
Yes, I've shown off for my coworkers.
Good. Now that could be telling jokes. That could be doing different things. Coworkers or colleagues? They're both great. You choose. Am I showing off?
No, you aren't showing off.
Good, good. I'm trying not to. No. Do children usually show off for attention?
Yes, children usually show off for attention.
Yeah, definitely, right? They're singing, they're dancing, they're playing. Good.
Look at me, look
Exactly.
at me.
Exactly.
I'm here, mom.
Stop showing off. Exactly. Do athletes show off their talent?
Yes, athletes show off their talent.
Perfect, good. So yes, athletes show off their talent. When they're playing really well, they show off. Good. Would you show off to impress someone?
Yes, I would show off to impress someone.
Me too. I would show off to impress someone too, right? It happens. Has anyone ever called you a show off?
Yes, someone called me a show off.
Good. No, someone's called me in the present perfect. Has anyone
Okay.
ever called you a show
Okay,
off?
yes, someone's called me a show off.
Good. Or if it happened once, you could say, someone called me a show off once or twice
Okay.
or 3 times. Good. A show off, right? As a noun, but as the adjective. You're a show off. Stop being a show off as the person. Good. Do you think telling jokes is a way to show off?
No, I don't think telling jokes is a way to show off.
Good. Do you tell lots of jokes?
Yes, I love telling jokes.
Perfect. Good. And he is not a show off, he says. Good. All right, last one. Did you just call me a show off?
No, I didn't just call you a show off.
I thought I heard it.
Okay, maybe I did.
Perfect. Good. So don't call me a show off. So you can call people a show off, a bit of an insult, maybe. Good, depending on the person. All right, the second part of the review, we're going to talk about, for example, en el caso de que me llame, dile que no estoy. You have a couple options here, but I want you to start with should.
Okay.
So should he call me,
Okay.
tell him I'm not here. All right, so repeat that.
Should he call me? Tell him I'm not here.
Good. Now, you could say in the zero conditional, you could say, if I'm not here, if he calls me, tell him I'm not here. If he calls me, tell him I'm not here. But we're going to practice. Should he call me, tell him I'm not here. Sounds
Okay.
quite conservative, right? It's quite elegant.
Okay,
It sounds like a
good.
nice little inversion of the zero conditional. So, if he wants the money, tell him to get it.
Should he want the money? Tell him
To get it.
tell him to get it.
Good. Tell me.
Should he want the money? Tell him to get it.
Good. And it's a bit of we say, should he want? We never say, should he wants. So should he want the money, tell him to get it. So the form is a bit strange, but it sounds very good. So if he wants the job, he can call me.
Should he want the job? Tell him to call me.
Yeah, good. Or he can call me, yeah?
Okay.
Should he want the job, he can call me. Tell him to call me. Good. If they see you, run.
Should they see you? Run.
Good. So we have these two present simples, right? And this is the zero conditional because it's not really a conditional. Should they see you, run. And those are two present simples. If they call, ask them to leave a message.
Should they call? Ask them to leave a message.
Perfect. Good. So should they call, right? Instead of if they call. Should he want the money, tell him to go to the bank.
If he wants the money, tell him to go to the bank.
Good, I gave him the should. Perfect. So he's a very good improviser. He says, if he wants the money, go to the bank. Should he want the money, go to the bank. All right? If he wants to buy my bicycle, tell him to come over.
Should he want to buy your bicycle? Tell him to come over.
Good. And come over means to come to my house, right? Come over and buy my bicycle. Okay. Should you want my bicycle, come over and buy it. Come over is referring to your house. So this is a different should he want, but it sounds very good. Keep practicing it. Bye-bye.
All right. Interesting class now, this segment. Let's go to camera one. I don't want to waste any time, so please, let's go. All right, maybe means a lo mejor, tal vez, quizás. Maybe. All right. There may be There may be. May también es un verbo auxiliar, que significa puede que haya o puede que sea. I may be here tomorrow or I may not. Puede que yo esté aquí mañana. I may. Entonces se separa del verbo to be. I may be here tomorrow and I may not be here. Okay? Yes. Y con puede que haya una provincia más rica que Baleares. A lo mejor Guipúzcoa, Barcelona, Madrid. There may be a province in Spain richer than the Balearic Islands, but I'm not sure. There may be some people in Spain richer than the Rockefeller family in the United States, but I'm not sure. Maybe there is. There may be. Okay? There may be a place in Galicia where you can eat excellent migas. Yeah. But I doubt it. Really. There may be. Puede que hay un sitio en Galicia donde se come mejor migas que en Ciudad Real, por ejemplo, o en La Mancha. The best place in Spain for migas, I think, is in Extremadura and in La Mancha, or in Castilla-La Mancha. It's probably the best, but there may be good places in Galicia too. Now, there may, who knows, there may be a restaurant. There may be a restaurant in Almería that serves the best lacón a la gallega or pulpo a la gallega. There may be. Who knows? And there may be a restaurant in Texas that has the best fabada tejana. Okay, who knows? I doubt it. But you never know. There may be a place in Texas that serves the best fabada in the world. And there may be a place in South Africa that serves the best paella. I don't know. Now I'm speaking in the present tense, but with possibility or probability or likelihood. Puede que haya un sitio en Sudáfrica que sirva buena paella. ¿Quién sabe? There may be. No soy yo para decir que no hay. I don't know. Probably there isn't, but you never know. There may be. Yeah. There may be a place in Madrid or Barcelona that serves the best arepas colombianas. I doubt it. The best arepas are in Medellín. But in Spain, I don't think so. But there may be. Ahora, vamos al pasado. There may have been. Puede que haya habido. There may have been an election, a political election in Alaska, in the state of Alaska last week. Excuse me, I have a question for you. Last week, was there a general election in Alaska? How am I supposed to know? There may have been an election. There may have been an election in Alaska last week, but I'm sorry, I really don't know. Excuse me, was there a tsunami last week on Mars? On the planet Mars? Yeah. Was there a tsunami last week on the planet Mars? I don't really know. I'm not an expert on the planets or the solar system, and I'm not an expert on Mars. I don't know if there's any water on Mars or not. Well, I have no idea. There may have been a tsunami, for all I know. I really don't know. There may have been a tsunami, and there may not have been. I really don't know. Okay. Excuse me. Was there an explosion last month in Johannesburg? In South Africa, Johannesburg. I don't know. Last month. Yeah. Was there an explosion last month in Johannesburg? Well, there may have been one. But I don't follow the news in South Africa, so really I don't know. There may have been one. Okay, well, was there an earthquake in Madrid last year? No, there definitely wasn't. There definitely wasn't. No, eso sí lo sé. No, I know for sure. There wasn't. No, are you sure? There definitely wasn't an earthquake in Madrid last year. There definitely wasn't. Definitely no significa definitivamente aquí. Ni en un sitio. Definitely means sin duda, sin lugar a dudas. Tajantemente, sabiendo. Seguro que no. Seguro, 100% seguro que no. There definitely wasn't an earthquake in Madrid last month. But wasn't there a volcano eruption? Wasn't there a volcanic eruption in Illescas last week? What? Yeah, last week. I think I read in the newspaper there was a volcanic eruption near Illescas last week. No, there definitely wasn't. Are you sure? 100% sure. I'm 100% sure. There definitely wasn't a volcanic eruption near Illescas because there isn't a volcano near Illescas. So last week, nobody in Illescas was hurt or injured or killed by a volcanic eruption. Yes, but isn't it true that last month there was a landing of a UFO in New Mexico? Last month in New Mexico, a UFO, an unidentified flying object? Oof. I really don't think so. I mean, there may have been a sighting, avistamiento. There may have been a sighting, but a landing? No, I don't think so. There definitely wasn't a landing. If there was a landing, nobody saw it because it would have been in the newspapers. It would have been on the front page of the newspapers. If contact had really been made, if there had been a landing of a flying saucer or a spacecraft from another planet in New Mexico with witnesses, there definitely would have been something in the newspaper. Now, last month I didn't see anything, so there may have been a sighting because there are sightings all the time. People are constantly thinking that they see flying saucers or UFOs in the sky at night, almost always, hardly ever or never in the day. But, and besides, all of these sightings started after the Second World War. Before that, they didn't. I don't remember any case of a sighting of a UFO during or before the Second World War. Now, last month, there may have been a sighting, but there definitely wasn't a landing in front of people with witnesses. There may if they do exist, there may have been a landing that we don't know about. But there definitely wasn't a public landing. There may have been a sighting, but not a landing. All right. I'll be back in just a few minutes after our sponsors. There are a lot of things that may have happened in the past that we don't really know about. There may have been there may have been a voyage to the New World before Christopher Columbus. Well, in fact, there was one at least. Leif Erikson, a Viking, reached part of what is today Canada 300 or 400 years before Christopher Columbus. But there may have been other Europeans who reached the New World before Christopher Columbus, but we don't know about them. In fact, when Cortez reached Mexico, there was a white man who lived along the coast, basically in what is today the Yucatan Peninsula, very near, south of Veracruz, around on the Yucatan Peninsula, there was a white man. So there may have been some contacts, or there may have been some voyages to the New World, but we don't know. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hello there, and thank you very much for joining us. You're most welcome, and it's good to see you. And it's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
How's everything?
Everything is great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
So today we have two expressions, two different types of sentences. One is, there may have been, but I don't know. There may have been, but I don't know. We're not sure. The second one, we're very sure. You can say, yes, there definitely wasn't. If I say, are you sure? Yes, there definitely wasn't. Okay? So, the first one, are you ready? Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a state election in Alaska last week?
There may have been, but I don't know.
Okay, so perfect. There may have been, but I don't know. Are you sure there wasn't? There may have been, but I don't know. Are you sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid yesterday?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid yesterday.
Okay, so he's definitely sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid yesterday. Are you sure there wasn't a mouse in your coffee this morning?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a mouse in my coffee this morning.
Okay, so are you sure there wasn't a mouse in your coffee this morning? Yes, I'm definitely sure there wasn't a mouse in my coffee this morning. Okay, are you sure there wasn't someone in this room before us this morning?
There may have been someone in this room before we arrived this morning, but I don't know.
Okay, and again, very good.
There may have been someone, but I don't know.
Okay, so there may have been someone, or there may have been someone here, but I don't know. Are you sure there wasn't someone in this room before us this morning? There may have been, but I don't know. Okay, are you sure there wasn't a big fight in this building yesterday?
There may have been, but I don't know.
Okay, very good. So are you sure there wasn't a big fight in this building yesterday? There may have been, but I don't know.
I didn't see the blood on the floor.
Very good. So maybe not. Okay, he didn't see the blood on the floor. Are you sure there wasn't a herd of elephants? A herd is a big group of elephants.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure there wasn't a herd of elephants in your bathroom this morning?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a herd of elephants in my bathroom this morning.
Very good. ¿Y cómo se dice herd of elephants en español?
Una manada de elefantes.
Una manada.
Yes.
Okay. And herd is pronounced the same as the past of to here.
Okay.
The same pronunciation.
Herd.
Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a major rock concert in my kitchen last night?
There may have been,
Right, very
but
good.
I don't know.
Okay. So there may have been, but I don't know. Very good.
I don't know what you do at night.
Okay. Are you sure that he didn't have a problem with his car last week?
He might have had.
He may have had.
He may have had.
So he may have had.
He may have had, but I don't know.
But I don't know, or I'm not sure. So, are you sure he didn't have a problem with his car last week? He may have had, but I'm not sure. Okay. Are you sure that there weren't lions driving buses in Barcelona last week?
I'm definitely sure there weren't lions driving buses in Barcelona last week.
Very well done. Very well. So he's definitely sure that there weren't lions driving buses in Barcelona last week. Are you sure there weren't more chairs in this room yesterday?
There may have been, but I don't know.
Okay, there may have been, but I don't know. There may have been, but I'm not sure. Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a green giant in your house yesterday?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a green giant in my house yesterday.
Very good. So he's definitely sure there wasn't a green giant in his house yesterday. Are you sure there weren't a lot of people buying umbrellas last week?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so there may have been, but I'm not sure. Are you sure there weren't people buying umbrellas in Madrid last week? There may have been, but I'm not sure. Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a rugby match in London last Saturday?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Okay, there may have been, but I'm not sure. Are you sure there wasn't a rugby match in London last Saturday? There may have been, but I'm not sure. Are you sure there wasn't a cat in this room this morning?
There may have been, but I don't know.
Okay, there may have been, but I don't know.
Or there may have been, but I'm not sure.
But I'm not sure. So very good. There may have been. There may have been, but I'm not sure. Okay, and again, con una H muy suave. There may have been. There may have been, but I'm not sure. One more time, can you repeat?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Very good. There may have been, but I'm not sure. Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a major disagreement in this room yesterday?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a major disagreement in this room yesterday? There may have been, but I'm not sure. Are you sure there wasn't a red dragon in the studio yesterday?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a red dragon in this room yesterday.
Okay, he's definitely sure there wasn't a red dragon in this room yesterday. Now try pronouncing this. He's definitely sure there wasn't a red dragon in this room yesterday. Try that. Okay, very good. Can you say it again?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a red dragon in this room yesterday.
Very good, very good. Are you sure there wasn't a snowstorm in the Canary Islands last July?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a snowstorm in the Canary Islands.
In the Canary Islands?
In the Canary Islands last July.
Last July. Okay, and again?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a snowstorm in the Canary Islands last July.
Last July. Okay, and the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands. Okay. Are you sure there wasn't a blizzard, which is the same as a snowstorm? Are you sure there wasn't a blizzard in the Pyrenees last January?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Very good. So a blizzard is the same as a snowstorm. Are you sure there wasn't a blizzard in the Pyrenees last January? There may have been, but I'm not sure. There may have been, but I don't know. Okay. Are you sure there wasn't water in these cups at the start of the class?
There may have been, but I'm not sure.
Okay, very good. So there may have been, but I'm not sure. So there may have been, but I'm not sure. Or yes, I'm sure. There definitely wasn't. There definitely wasn't. Okay. And to review a little bit. Okay.
Sure.
Are you sure there definitely? Sorry, excuse me. Are you sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid last week?
I'm definitely sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid last week.
Okay, so he's definitely sure there wasn't a tornado in Madrid last week. Thank you very much for watching. Keep practicing out loud, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Now, in the past, in the last segment, I was speaking in the past. Puede que haya habido unas elecciones generales en Alaska el mes pasado, pero no lo sabemos. There may have been. Ahora, puede que haya ahora mismo, en este mismo instante, there may be. There may have been last month, there may be now. So let's work on the present now, not on the past. Camera number 1, please. Maria, is there a spider in this room? ¿Hay una araña en esta habitación? Maria? Huh? Is there a spider? There may be a spider. We don't know. What do you think? Do you think there's a spider? Somewhere? Come on. There may be a spider. There's no reason to think there isn't some small spider or husband and wife spiders somewhere with a little family in this room, maybe behind the furniture there, over there. There may be a spider in this room, but you never know. Maria, is there a mouse in this room? No. She's very sure. Have you checked every corner? There may be a mouse. You never know. There may be a little mouse, a little white mouse somewhere. There may be. Yeah. Are you afraid of mice? No, she's not afraid of mice, so it's no problem. I'm not afraid of mice either. I'm not afraid of mice. There may be a mouse. Now, do you think there's an elephant in this room somewhere? No? There may be an elephant, no? Behind that camera? Is there an elephant behind that camera? No? Well, it's clear that there definitely isn't an elephant in this studio. It would create some problems with some of the lights and some of the electrical equipment. If an elephant were here, so it's clear that there definitely isn't an elephant in this room, but there may be a mouse. Con seguridad no hay algún elefante aquí, pero puede que haya un ratón, quién sabe. There may be a mouse. I don't think so, but you can't be 100% sure. Spiders? There may be a spider. What about a scorpion? Do you think there's a scorpion in this room under? Put your hand under, Maria. Put your hand under that piece of furniture. No? Why? Are you afraid there's a scorpion? There may be a scorpion there. Yeah, you never know. If Maria puts her hand under that piece of furniture over there, I wouldn't be surprised if a mouse or a rat, a spider, a centipede, un sin pies, something would get on her, yeah. Maria's starting to get, she's starting to get afraid. You never know, you never know what there may be under a piece of furniture. Also, if you lift a rock and put your hand under the rock, be careful. You never know what there may be. Nunca sabes lo que puede haber ahí. Now, there definitely isn't an elephant, it's clear. If you're walking in the country and you see a rock in the ground and you pull up on the rock and put your hand under there, there may be a snake. That's possible. Small snakes. There may be a scorpion. There may be other types of bugs, but there definitely isn't an elephant. That's for sure. There definitely isn't a rhinoceros. And there definitely isn't a person under the rock, okay? And there definitely isn't a flying saucer. But there may be other little animals that could be harmful or probably are harmless, but you never know, okay? Now, is it going to rain tomorrow? Well, it may rain. Yeah, it may rain. And it may not. You never know. Yes. We need to watch the weather report on television or listen to it on the radio tonight or read it in the newspaper, and then we can make our decision as to whether to take our umbrella with us or not. It may rain or it may not. Now, will it snow tomorrow in the Amazon jungle? Well, it definitely won't. It definitely won't snow tomorrow, that's for sure. Now, it may rain in the Amazon jungle. In fact, I'm almost sure it will rain because it rains every day. The Amazon jungle is a rainforest, selva tropical, a rainforest, and it rains every day. So it may rain tomorrow, most definitely will, but it definitely won't snow, that's for sure. Now, will the president of the Spanish government, will the Spanish prime minister step down tomorrow? No, he definitely won't. Well, he may step down. Excuse me, what does step down mean? Bueno, step down means, si estás en un pedestal, en un nivel aquí, y das un step, una pisada para abajo, bajas, y eso, to step down is renunciar al cargo. It's dimitir del cargo, to step down. So, do you think the Spanish Prime Minister will step down tomorrow? No, he won't. Well, he may. You never know. He may step down tomorrow. No, he's not going to step down. Hey, you never know for sure. No, he definitely won't step down tomorrow. How do you know? Since when are you the owner of the truth? He may step down. He probably won't, but he may. You never know. Nah, he definitely won't. Okay, fine. But do you think he'll step down in the next 12 months? Well, he may. He may call for general elections. He may. And he may not. He'll probably try to stay in office, seguir en su mandato, to stay in office until the end of the legislature, which is 2012. He may. But he may call for early elections if he feels that his party is continuing to suffer an erosion in the vote in their confidence. So he may call for early elections, but I doubt it. I think he's going to try to stick it out until the end, hoping that the world economy will pick up and that Spain will be able to move up on the coattails. So we say la cola del abrigo of the rest of the world economy. And that way, the Spanish economy will begin to turn around about the time that elections are taking place in Spain, and people will feel a bit more optimistic and perhaps be willing to vote for the current prime minister. So he may call for early elections, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. And he definitely won't step down tomorrow. He would be crazy to step down tomorrow. He definitely won't resign. I don't think he would resign. He would call for early elections. Convocar. He would call for early elections or call early elections. El for es opcional. To call elections es convocar elecciones. To call for, exigir o requerir elecciones anticipadas. Early elections. And he may do it, but I doubt it. Yeah. He definitely won't do it. this month. But he may do it at a later date, even though I think he won't. But he may. You never know. But he definitely won't this month. It's too early. It's too premature. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes, so don't go away.
Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of today's program. Here we are in class number 191. We're approaching the finish line. We're racing, we're moving towards the end. And I'm here today for today's class with Juan. How are you, Juan? How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Great, fantastic as well. I'm ready to go. I'm excited about today's class, Juan. And also, but before we get started with our new grammar point, what do we have to do?
The 5 words of vocabulary.
Exactly, our 5 words of vocabulary. That's right. The first word today, someterse a.
To undergo.
To undergo. Yeah, to undergo. Did you undergo surgery last year?
No, I didn't undergo surgery last year.
No, he didn't. Did you undergo surgery last year? No, I didn't undergo surgery. Or maybe you did, but okay.
But in the past it would be underwent?
He underwent surgery, yes. He has underwent surgery many times. Or he has undergone, I should say, surgery, right? Go, went, gone. The verb to go. Regañar.
I don't know, I forgot.
To tell off. Will I tell you off if you make a mistake?
No, you won't tell me off. I'll make a mistake.
Should I tell him off if he makes a mistake? Would it be good if I told him off? No, I won't. That wouldn't be respectful. I have to have respect, right?
Yes.
I won't tell you off, right?
Thanks, appreciate it.
Okay. Do you tell people off very often?
No, but I tell my child off
Yeah?
sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. Well, you have to sometimes, right?
Yes, you have to sometimes, unfortunately.
Okay, number 3 is tema de conversación.
Subject, I guess?
It can be subject or a
topic.
Topic. Yeah, topic. We have a really good grammar topic in a moment here, coming up. But we have to be patient. Another minute, okay? Inconsciente.
Unconscious.
Unconscious, yeah. So I get hit on the head, and I'm in the hospital, and I'm unconscious. And then I wake up, and I am?
Conscious.
Conscious, yeah. So unconscious and then conscious. Because we also have aware, which is to be consciente de algo, to be aware. Are you aware that there are people watching us right now? Are you aware of that?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, to be aware of a fact, but to be conscious is typically seen as the opposite of unconscious, which is when we're like this in the hospital, for example. Number 5, resolver.
I don't know. To solve, I guess?
To solve, you're right, to solve, but we have a phrasal verb which is to work out. Resolver problemas, to work out problems.
But workout means as well funcionar, doesn't it?
Well, to work, funcionar, to work, it works. Funciona, it works. But to work out can also be going to the gym to work out, to get exercise, to work out, right?
Yeah.
But resolver, to work out a problem. Did you work out any complicated problems yesterday?
Yes, I worked out some complicated problems yesterday.
Okay, but you worked them all out.
Yes, I worked them all out.
Good stuff. Good. All right. Who am I?
You're Kyle Miller, my teacher.
It's true. Am I Alberto Alonso?
No, you're not Alberto Alonso.
Are you absolutely sure that I'm not Alberto Alonso?
I'm totally sure you're not Alberto Alonso.
Okay. You're absolutely sure. You could say, you definitely, Kyle, you definitely aren't Alberto Alonso. Say that.
You definitely aren't Alberto Alonso.
Okay, that's right. So we're going to practice with this structure. Well, not with you, but more with there. So we're going to practice. For example, are you sure there isn't a mouse in your kitchen? Okay, I'll ask you a question like this, and you can say, puede que haya. There may be. There may be a mouse in my kitchen, but I'm not sure. Or, There definitely isn't a mouse in my kitchen. What do you think? What about your kitchen?
There definitely isn't a mouse in my kitchen.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm totally sure.
Okay, okay. Are you sure my brother isn't in Madrid?
He may be in Madrid, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. He may be in Madrid, but Juan isn't sure. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. He may be in Madrid, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. Are you sure there isn't an Eskimo working in the studio today? An Eskimo.
What's an Eskimo?
Esquimal.
Oh. There definitely isn't an Eskimo working in the studio today.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Really? Okay. All right. I've been looking, but I haven't seen one. There definitely isn't an Eskimo working in the studio today. Okay. Are you sure? Actually, let's send this to our friends at home. Are you sure that there are a lot of cars on the Castellana in Madrid, the big street, the Castellana? Are you sure that there are a lot of cars on the Castellana right now? Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure that there are a lot of cars. There are definitely a lot of cars on the Castellana right now. There are always a lot of cars on the Castellana, aren't there?
Yeah, there
Right.
are always many cars there.
Yeah. Are you sure that there isn't a professional ice hockey team in Madrid?
There definitely isn't a professional ice hockey team in Madrid.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure that I have to work tomorrow?
You may have to work tomorrow, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you may have to work, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I do. I have to work tomorrow. I'm sure. I definitely have to work tomorrow. Yeah. Are you sure that there are a lot of people watching us right now?
Yeah, I'm sure there's definitely many people watching us.
There
right now.
are.
There are
Definitely a lot
a
of.
lot of people watching us right now.
One more time.
Yes, I'm sure there are definitely many people watching us right
Yeah,
now.
a lot of. Usually in the affirmative, we don't normally use much or many. We usually say a lot of. There are definitely a lot of people
There are definitely a lot of people watching us right now.
right now. Yeah, definitely. Are you sure that there's a football stadium in Madrid?
There definitely is a football stadium in Madrid.
Are you sure that there's some Canadian money in my pocket?
There may be some Canadian money in your pocket, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Shall we check?
Shall we? Do you think there is?
There may be.
Yeah, there is. Look at that. Canadian dollar right there. This is an old one though. I didn't even know that was there. Yeah, that's an old Canadian dollar. Are you sure that there's a Canadian dollar in my pocket now?
I'm sure there's a Canadian dollar in your pocket.
There is, absolutely. Yeah. Are you sure that there are keys in your pocket?
There definitely are keys in my pocket.
Okay. Are you sure that there's some water at home? Are you sure that there's some water in my cup? No. There may be some water in your cup, but I don't know. Maybe it's empty. Who knows? Well, we're out of time, Juan, but thank you very much. Great job.
Thanks.
And good job to you at home. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. 4 classes left, my friends. On the last class, I'm going to devote the last class to giving you a few recommendations that are the result of 35 years of observation and 35 years trying to succeed in getting my students to learn English and watching the result. My life has been an excellent laboratory. Los británicos dirían laboratory for laboratorio. The Americans say laboratory. Okay, so muy diferente, laboratory and laboratory. My life, my adult life has been an excellent laboratory for testing different chemical formula for learning English. On the last day, I'll share some of this with you. I'll see you tomorrow.